Okay, we're going to the top of the hill.
Yay!
That looks fun. Good morning, everybody. Today is Saturday, which usually means that we are left in peace and that the guys are not on site and we just get on with other jobs all around the farm. But today the guys are on site. We had that enormous delivery of those huge blocks of stone last week, and they need to keep cutting them so that they are actually usable pieces for them to be putting into place in the coming days. So we've got them on site, and we're also waiting for the arrival of Mario and his digger with the stonemason Antonio, and they're going to start building up that stone staircase up the front of the house. I am so excited. We've been waiting to do that project for ages, and the reason it's been delayed is myriad. We'll go into it a little bit later, but they should be getting here, I think, within the next 20 minutes or so. We've also got Joelle coming today. We've got the boys, so it's going to be a big day, and it's amazing to have you with us. Thank you so much to all of you who tune in to all of our episodes. It means so much to us, and if you could just do me one quick favor and just check that you are actually subscribed to our channel, that would be amazing. And maybe if you're feeling extra generous, would you mind sharing this video with somebody who you think would enjoy it? It helps our channel more than you know, and your support at the moment means that we can carry on doing what we're doing. And under the pressure that we're under, it keeps us floating and it keeps us moving forward, and we're so grateful. So thanks, guys. Let's get on with it and see what we get up to today. I can see Daniel and Marcus, I think, are putting in some front door frames by the looks of things, but they're not quite doing anything just yet. So before we get started with that, should we go and spend some time with some little boys? They want to ride on their bikes. Come on then. Let's go. Hey, we've got these amazing little electric bikes for kids from Fido. I'll pop the link for them in the description below this video because our boys absolutely love them, yeah?
Mama,
Get your bike, sweetie. You need your helmet?
Are you ready?
Dad, can you hold it?
Yeah, I'll hold your back of your hair. There we go. Oh my goodness! No.
Is it super fun?
Yeah, nice and fun.
You're welcome, sweetie.
I think the chickens are watching you too, Crusoe. Are you going to turn around?
What's happened?
Almost ran out of battery.
Ah, never mind. We'll have to charge it.
No, but it says do not run out of battery.
You're going to show Mario about rewrite your bike? That's a good idea. You're going to break it.
I was just testing it for you, Sawyer. Guess what?
Say, Dad, you're way too heavy.
It's good news, buddy. It worked. Come on, then. Lift your feet up. Is he? Okay. Yeah, of course.
I'm not wanting my bike.
Okay. Let's go. Oof. Okay. I don't know what Marcus said either.
Marcus! Mario's here!
Okay, we're going to the top of the hill.
Yay! Mama, Opie wants to come.
Obi wants to come. Is Obi going to get in the digger?
I think he's able. But Opie doesn't have hands.
So how's he going to drive the digger?
I know. This is the place where we wait.
This is the place where you wait, eh?
Actually, Mum,
Yeah.
you know, a long time ago we found snake skin, half snake skin.
Did you?
Yeah, and it's peeled, and the snake is alive.
Whoa. There you go, the first arrival of the day.
Good morning.
Good morning. I like the matching, Joel.
You like it?
Yeah, you look very smart. T-shirt matches with your bag.
I go to the beach.
Nice. Yeah, Joel's here. But where is Mario?
Where is Mario?
Spots.
Is he there?
The car of the man who stones.
Okay. Oh,
There, so
oh, shame. Okay. Okay, cool.
that's why I come one bit close.
Okay, cool.
Where's Mario? Mama,
Yeah.
what Joel said?
Joel said that Mario is at the rubbish bin because Antonio's car is broken. So they're on their way. They're just having a small problem. Crusoe's going to investigate what's going on with Joel. Hold on super tight, okay?
Put your hands here.
And mind your feet on the wheel.
Yeah, let's go. Here we go, work.
Okay. Who's that? Is it Antonio? Obi! It's Antonio, which means just behind him is a digger.
Where? Where is it?
Somewhere. Keep your ears out. Keep your eyes peeled. They good?
Tasty.
Tasty. Wow, look at those, hey? Beautiful.
We can eat some.
Look at that, everybody. So, boys, you have to go and see where Mario is.
Yeah, he's a bit late.
He's a bit late.
Go and have a look where he is.
See what's going on.
Hope you get out the way.
Hey, boys, how cool is it being able to go both on the same bike? Pretty amazing. So this bike, everybody, is the T2 from Fido, which they very kindly gave us as well because we can fit both the boys on it. You can actually fit 2 child seats on the back here, but it's a cargo bike. I think it can take up to 100 kilos, which is pretty impressive, isn't it? We've had a lot of fun with it. Not sponsored, but we have been gifted these, and I will pop all the links for these bikes in the description below the video in case you're interested.
Let's do it.
Just to reassure the safety conscious among you out there, we don't go like that very far, literally just around the farm and up to the bin and back. If we were to take the boys both on that bike, we would of course make sure they were properly strapped in 2 seats, and we're just waiting for a child's cage thing seat to go on the back so that Crusoe can sit on there, because he is getting a bit big for his bike seat, but they're having a ball and that's what matters. That looks fun. Okay, unfortunately Mario is having a problem with his digger. It looks to be some sort of, I don't know, fuel starvation issue. Every time it switches on, it just dies. So he's currently fixing that. That's why John and the boys have gone up on that bike to go and see what's going on and see if we can help at all. But in here, Daniel and Marcus have already got the 2 side pillars up for our front door, which is amazing. They're just cleaning the plinth for the middle one because we're going to have 2 sections here. We're going to have 1 door and then like another section with a window. So yeah, this is great. Things are really starting to come to life out here, and it feels amazing. I think this one must be the lintel stone coming up, but actually could also be the middle one. I don't know, let's see where it goes. Oh dear.
Might be
Mario has
Okay.
It might be that Mario doesn't come today. So
Shame.
we shall see.
Okay.
He said maybe next week if he doesn't get there shortly. If
Okay.
he doesn't get here shortly, it'll be next week.
Okay.
So we could do that.
Shame he got so close.
Yeah.
It's literally like within spitting distance
Yeah.
of the farm.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let's go see what's going on the build site, shall we?
Alrighty. Man, that is disappointing news. Hey, love. We do have those new solar panels that we got. Should we get them out?
That is such a good idea. Let's do it. So the guys from Renogy have been really kind and given us some very fancy solar panels.
These are the brand new Renogy ShadowFlux solar panels. We're so excited to get our hands on these because they're going to make taking this house completely off-grid possible. The first thing I love about them is that they're super lightweight, so I can even manage to carry them all the way up to the roof.
The reason why we're going up onto the roof is I just want to make a couple of quick tests about the ShadowFlux. I'll explain when we get up there. Still feeling light?
Yeah, I'm impressed.
Renogy have been very, very kind to us recently. I mean, they've actually given us 5 of these. Roby's nailed it. 5, that's all of them.
Thanks,
Muito
Roby.
obrigado, Roby. So the ultimate ambition with this roof will be to cover the entire front with solar panels, and that should allow us to go completely off-grid. So we've got 1,000 watts worth of solar right here with some of the highest conversion rates. We've chosen them specifically because they're the best in the industry. We've also chosen them because during the winter time, the sun will be a lot lower in the horizon. We will be getting periods of the day on this roof that are completely in shadow.
And the reason that these are so perfect is because they do have this really groundbreaking ShadowFlux technology. Most of the solar panels that we've used in the past, once they are not in direct sunlight, they become really inefficient. These continue to put out a really good output even when it's not in direct sunlight. Have a look at that.
16 buzz bars basically means that this is working at an efficiency of 25%. When I first started getting interested in solar technology, we were looking at a 10% efficiency. 25% efficiency is massive. That means that this solar panel can be smaller, lighter, more agile, and still deliver more energy.
They can withstand rain, heavy sun, big storms, and even small hail for decades. With this 1.2 mil reinforced frame, they really are very impact resistant. So the plan is, once you've put them up here, is that you can pretty much forget about them. Free energy for decades.
This is a solar panel that we got about 2 years ago. It's not 200 watts, it's 100 watts. Let's just plug them straight in and have a look. All right, currently that's 33 watts input. So that's literally looking away from the sun currently, completely.
There's the sun up there, everybody.
There's the sun. Let's turn that around.
Now that has gone up to 175 watts.
Yes, cha-ching. That other older solar panel. It'll be a great comparison.
Right, box back in.
What have we got?
Nothing at all. It's got no ShadowFlux technology, and that is currently facing the shade.
So let's just place it directly into the sunlight. And it is 100 watts, so we're expecting half.
24 watts.
What? How about now?
31.
31 watts.
24. Back to 24.
You know, there might be some other mitigating factors for the poorer performance. It is an older solar panel. That 175 watts from a 200 watt panel. Are you sure that's right?
Yes.
That's amazing. We talked about Renogy before, and they are definitely my favourite solar panel provider, not just because their solar panels are the best on the market, but also because they back that up with a 5-year full warranty on all their panels and a 25-year 80% capacity warranty. If your panels aren't pumping out 80% of what we've just showed you that there's possible, in 25 years from now, you get your money back. That's fantastic. I can't wait to get more of these so we can fill our entire roof with them.
A massive thanks to Renogy. We are both so impressed. John's absolutely blown away, and I'm sure you guys are too. It's been super fun to just illustrate how great they are. If you guys are in the market for solar panels, if you're looking to take your own property off grid, please use our special link. It massively helps to support our channel, and everything you need to know you'll find in the description below this video. Thanks guys. Now, should we go and see if Mario's digger's going to get fixed today?
Okay, so we're just looking at the plans here to see where the door, how the front door is going to go, because that's what That's what Marcus and Daniel and the team are working on right now. Of course, it's on the plans where it should go, but we've been fiddling around so much. I think Joachim just wants to double check. Also, on the original plans, the stone that goes around the framing is a lot smaller, and we've gone for 20 centimeters bigger. So it does skew a little bit how things go into place around doors and windows at the moment, sizes of stuff. So I think central est bon now.
Sim,
Sim. Central, ok. Marcus? Sim.
Aqui
Sim.
uma mais pequena, outra uma maior.
Ok. Ok. Janela
E
à
aqui,
porta.
e aqui, ó.
Sim? Ou a porta aqui? 20. Sim. Sim.
Esta aqui, tem aqui,
Sim.
é esta aqui, não? É aqui.
Okay. That's is that upstairs? No.
No cima.
No, that's downstairs, yeah. Yeah, meio. Like this, Daniel.
É, tá meio.
Metri 20. Sì, bom. Okay. So, it's one of those things. It's like, crikey, are we really already making those kind of big decisions about the house? These are like not final touches, but they are really big calls. You know, we're no longer just putting up blocks and pouring concrete. We're deciding what the actual house is really going to look like when it's finished. We make the door like this. So pedra, metal, and then we make it like that. It's a beautiful door. I like this a lot. So pedra, metal, and then porta. So metri 20 è bon.
Leva tal. Leva.
É uma parte fixa.
See, so it's going to be like pedra, and then we have metal, and then porta. See, metri 20. Thank you. Just so happened when we went on a trip very recently to Braga, I think it was, we stayed in an Airbnb up there. It was a very beautiful old home, quite a lot like, yeah.
Not yet, sweetie cakes, but early for ice pops. Why didn't I come and make smoothies in a second?
No,
I started the day with boiled sweets.
Yeah, Daniel bought them boiled sweets. Shame. Yeah, so we stayed at a place near Braga, and the reason why we stayed and we chose to stay at that house was it was kind of a lot like the house we're hoping to build here. Something a little bit traditional with these kind of quirky, slightly Spanish, slightly North African, slightly colourful, very Portuguese type of feeling and accents to it. So one of the things that caught my eye with that house was the front door, and I took a very quick picture of it. I didn't film it, unfortunately. It's a really beautiful door made from metal and wood, and in essence you've got the stone pillars like this, and then next to the stone you've got a metal frame around the door, and then the door is inside that, which is made from metal and wood. It looks very, very beautiful. So what we're deciding here is how big is that door going to be, and because I'm imagining 100% going to be bespoke built, it doesn't really matter, but big would be nice, right? So we don't have to worry about getting sofas through the door. What happened there?
They went and did it themselves. Right, back with you after a little bit of parenting. Apparently, they didn't hear us say no. Did you guys hear us say no? I heard us say no.
I'm just going to have to remember that one for later down the road, you know. Sorry, darling, I didn't hear that. Yeah.
I think you do already use that, darling. That's like
That's
a
where they got
husband's
it from.
prerogative, isn't it? Anyway, ice pops at, what's the time? 9 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah. So here's what's happening at the moment. The fellas are using acro poles to hold the middle column in place because it doesn't have any other supports before it's fully put into place. What we're going to want to do is make sure they're all exactly the same height, so that the lintel that goes across is going to sit perfectly on top of all of them. So this one's a pretty tricky one. It's not like putting two sides up and then a top on two sides. We've got 1, 2, 3, and they've all got to line up.
Peraí. Agora. Ali.
Aqui, outro aqui. Aqui, outro aqui. De cada lado.
Wow, love, your arch is coming out. That's so cool. Now we can actually get a real sense of what that single stone is going to look like.
Yeah, we can. That's fun, isn't it?
That's really cool. Can the boys have that as a shop?
They can have that.
Wow! See? Perfecto, Marcus. Marcus says that's where you're going to sleep, darling. Marcus says that's where you're going to sleep.
Very good.
Wow, it looks amazing. Who remembers how it all began? With John building that wooden arch for Marcus to lay the stone around, and Obi doing his best to be supportive, and then watching Marcus cut that single piece of granite into this arch. Oh man, it's still one of our favourite parts of the build. Good morning, guys. We left you yesterday after, obviously, Mario's digger breaking down and not being able to come and do the stair project, which was really disappointing, but these things happen sometimes. And the good news is his machine is now fixed. So Mario is going to be back today with his digger, but not with the stonemason Antonio, because he is not available. But what he is going to help us with is moving stones across the build site. We've got Joaquin here and José to talk to us about next steps, because we do have a bit of a problem. I'll explain in a second. Let me go and have a conversation, and then we'll fill you in with what's going on.
Okay. It would be really important that we try and protect this tree, hey?
No.
It's okay. Looks like Marcus at the moment is... There's so much going on at the moment. There's like 10 conversations all at the same time. Where the crane is going to go, what's happening with the underfloor heating, where the window heights are going to be, the kitchen heights, everything is happening. And at the same time, we're talking about how high the new window over here is going to be. Obviously, they all want to be on the ground floor, the same height. We don't want one window up this height and another window up this height. We want them all to be exactly the same all the way around. The question, though, now is, because it's not on the plans, originally on the plans, what we'd gone with is a door on the left-hand side, which we're now just going to brick up. That'll make that a nice, cosy, snug area in the corner there with the bay window. There was going to be a big sliding door there out onto the veranda, but we've taken that away. And the reason for that is the view downstairs is on the right-hand side. So this will be a wall here,
and
then
doors.
Double doors here.
So we don't get this view. That's bonkers, and that needs to change. 100% that's got to change, love.
Okay, you're right.
We can't not have it. That is the best view in the entire house. We can't put a wall here.
Okay, so the double doors are in the wrong place, aren't they?
Yeah, they're not there. They've got to be here.
You're right. You're right. So we've decided we don't need another door right next to a door that's there. So we're just going to put a window in. And now what we're talking about is how big is that window going to be. So we should make sure we get it the right size. I personally think Marcus is making it too big right now. So let's go and have a look.
I don't think it's possible for that window to be too big. Darling, I think it needs to be as big as possible. Because look at that view.
Yeah, I see it. So you want the window to be the same length as this entire wall here?
I mean, in an ideal scenario, it would be mega.
Okay, it can't just be a single piece of glass, though, can it? Maybe we need to have it as these stone pieces, as the frame, and then two stone pieces going up in the middle.
Okay, my initial dream was a bifolding window, like a huge bifolding window that just folds completely open and tucks up against that wall, so that this whole wall just opens up.
You're talking to a man that can't afford to buy his son's blueberries at the moment.
I know, darling, I know. If it's too much, we just take it off. But that was my vision, was a
let's build the whole
window.
first, eh? Let's build the whole first. I know there's a bunch of you out there that have built your own homes, so I know that you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say there comes a stage in the project build where suddenly everything's just gone. Bills, cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. And those moments, they can feel a bit more than a moment. They can feel like half a year. And when you get to we're on the way out of it. It feels like sunrise at the moment.
Well, the sun hasn't started rising yet.
Yeah, it hasn't started rising yet, but it's just on the horizon.
So if you haven't subscribed, please hit that button.
Yeah, we're working on it. We're working on it.
The other thing that Joaquin was just explaining to us, though, is that they are trying to cut the stone frames for the kitchen window, which is a very big window, where I also have this vision of big bifold windows that you can, you know, the ones that like they cantilever almost, and they just fold back so that we would be able to, like, I love fresh air, who doesn't, right? And I just want to be able to push this back, push that back, open the doors, and just have a very indoor-outdoor lifestyle in here. Obviously, it's all cost dependent, but the issue we're having at the quarry is that they're struggling to cut such big stone frames for the kitchen window already. They said they've done it 3 times and each time it's cracked. Sounds expensive.
I
don't think we're paying for the problems,
yeah.
But they, you know, it's a big stone. It's not going to be cheap. Yeah.
So at the moment, we're talking with Jose and Joaquim. Jose, Joaquim, main contractors, head boss boys, just about where the crane's going to go.
So the initial plan we've been talking about for months was for the crane to move to the front of the house. These guys are currently having to move stones across the site with a trolley because the crane doesn't quite reach this far, and they've got a big wall to build, obviously. You know, we're trying to get up to roof height here. And then there's the cornicing that's got to go onto the roof, and that's heavy. There's no ways you're going to do that without a crane. So putting the crane at the front of the house would make access for the crane so much easier. You know, it can reach everywhere really, really easy. But the terrain in front of the house is very steep and sloped, and it's not super ideal for the crane because they'd have to build a platform for it to sit on. So the alternative that we've suggested is to take the gate posts down. You might remember John getting really excited about this a few months ago. Take the gate posts down and move the crane into the courtyard, which is rubbish for family life, but it's they were just taken to Joaquim. As long as we can close it off so the boys don't think it's a climbing frame, then I think it might work quite well. So it would go over here.
We need to find out how long that crane is going to be there for, don't we?
Yeah. So the crane is going to be, hopefully, in this space here. It's pretty hectic, isn't it? This crane issue is a real problem. I don't really know how we're going to solve it, because moving it into the courtyard isn't really a solution, because we'll have to cut that beautiful tree that provides all of our shade in the courtyard, and I really, really don't want to mess with that tree. So I think they're going to go and speak to the crane operators about moving it, and it involves an awful lot. You know, we've got these stones here waiting for the steps that are blocking the route that the crane needs to come up. It's a massive, massive, massive operation to move that crane, but there is going to come a point where it is no longer possible for them to work like this, and that is where we're going to come unstuck.